guys! Welcome to a new reading week. And I feel really good about this week and reading this week. Probably because I went to the bookstore yesterday, but we'll get to that in another video. Last week I did not get really much reading done at all. I did finish The Thief by Megan Whalen Turner, but I didn't get very far into Emma like I'd hoped to do. And I kind of finished the week deciding to put Emma down and hit pause for a little bit and pick up something else just to kind of keep that flow going. So I picked up My Lady Jane by Cynthia Hand, Brody Ashton, and Jodi Meadows. I am way behind the times on this book. Actually, I believe the second book is either out or coming out very, very shortly. This was like the big thing, maybe a year, last year, maybe the year before. It was a really big hit. And I was always kind of, 2016. I was always kind of on the fence. Lady Jane Grey always kind of like pulled at my heartstrings because she just wanted to, be smart and have her books and just her privacy. And she got thrust into a position and she ended up losing her head over it. So I always felt kind of bad for her. She tugged at my heartstrings. And I was always worried about how it would all work. I am on page 170 of My Lady Jane, and I am loving it. It is very, I don't know, it's just cute. It takes me back. It's like got a youthful innocence almost to it that just makes me smile and warms my heart. Very much like our main character, who's only 16, 17 years old. Now, in that time, that's old, but for our day and age, 16, 17 isn't too much. So I'm on page 170. I'm flying through this. It's funny. The fantastical elements that they brought into this story have not bothered me whatsoever. That was the other thing I was kind of worried about because it doesn't truly follow history and the way it had worked. I apologize for my dog barking. But it doesn't follow history to a T. But I find that doesn't bother me as much as I thought it was going to. So, with that being said, ladies, you have done it. I am loving this. And the next one that they're doing is off of Jane Eyre. Jane Eyre is my all-time favorite classic. Like totally all-time favorite. So we'll see. We'll see how I feel about it. But I'm loving My Lady Jane. So I'm crossing my fingers for the next one. I will pick it up. I can already tell you that. Just because the style of writing and the way the story, there's just a youthful innocence, at least in this one, that I love. And I want to just stay in for a little while. So I will update you guys. If not tonight, I'll update you in the morning. It just kind of depends on how the day goes in the evening as to whether I can update you or not. I know I always say I'll update you in the evening, and then I never do. If I can, I will. It just depends on how the day kind of goes and the night goes. It is Tuesday. I am reading My Lady Jane by Cynthia Hand, Brody Ashton, and Jody Meadows. I'm on page 350. I have to say I am loving this book. I was really worried. I'm a big fan, as I said yesterday, I'm a big fan of Jane Grey in a weird sense. And we're on part 2, which is where they completely just throw history out of the window. And I have to say, I love it. It is, yesterday I made the mistake of saying that it's youthful, and it's not that it's youthful, it's cheeky. That's the word that I'm looking for. It's just really cheeky, and it's humor and the little quips that they throw in here and there. I am loving this. The next one, this is part, it's not like a series, it's like a set of books on different Janes throughout history. The next one is Jane Eyre, and I had said yesterday that I was worried because Jane Eyre is my all-time favorite, but I think I am going to pick it up because it's just, the humor is quite cheeky, and it's just like these little quips that are just thrown about. It is still quite of a youthful cheekiness, but I like it. It's just nice to live in that like innocent cheekiness of everything. So, that's where I'm at. I think I'm going to finish this probably, I would say today, tonight. And then I'll probably honestly try and go back to Emma and finish this one, and see if I can make a second attempt to read it. But I will let you guys know how that goes then. Anyway, that's my update for now, and I'll check in with you guys later on. Good morning, guys. So I did an update yesterday because, to be completely honest, I didn't read much yesterday. I didn't really have time. It was kind of a busy day. We were just boom, boom, boom from the moment I woke up to about the time of the cozy evening in, which was yesterday. So a little bit of an update of the past couple days. Tuesday, I finished My Lady Jane. I gave it a 5 out of 5 stars. I loved it. It was fantastic. So finished that, and I was kind of unsure. I wasn't quite ready to go back to Emma yet by Jane Austen. And I'd happened to have a stack of books for like my next kind of like stack of books that I want to get to. And in that stack was The Book Thief. By Marcus Zusak. I hate to admit, I've not read this book from start to finish. I've read snippets, and I know the gist of the book, but I've never actually sat down and read it start to finish. So, after the cheeky just humor that was My Lady Jane, I really feel like I need something that's gonna rip my soul apart, and I know The Book Thief is gonna do that. I'm on page 51 right now, and I'm really enjoying it so far, obviously. It's got, I don't even know how many pages. Hold on. We're in the, like, it has like 550 pages. I've got 500 pages to go. And I'm just going to take my time reading this, and then after I've had my heart ripped to pieces, I'm going to have Jane Austen put me back together again, because Emma has been on my TBR for so long now that I really just want to kind of knuckle down and read it. So yeah, that is my goal. I'm reading The Book Thief right now. Like I said, I'm on page 51. So I will update you guys a little bit later on if I get any reading done. Otherwise, I'll touch base with you tomorrow. Good morning, guys. Hopefully this doesn't look all like cockeyed and weird. I made it last night. My son wants to talk about books too. Last night I made it to page 128 in The Book Thief by Markus Zusak. I'm kind of taking my time a little bit with this, but then not taking my time. The writing in this is absolutely beautiful. It's an interesting, I knew the narration was going to be something to get used to because you're narrated by death, so it's not like your typical protagonist narration. It's a different third party looking down on the situation. But I'm loving it so far. That's really all I have right now. I'm going to try and read this evening, and then I don't really think we're doing too much this weekend again, so I think I'll have a really good chance to get a lot of reading done. So I'm hoping over the next few days to make a really big dent in this. So that's what I've got for now, and I'll update you guys a little bit later on. Hey guys, it is Sunday, January 28th. I don't think I updated you guys yesterday because we were like out and about a lot, but I'm on page 400 of The Book Thief. I think I'm going to finish this out today/tonight, and then we'll just kind of have to see where I go from here. I'm going to close out the week now. And stay tuned for next week, because next week will be thanks, Colton. Next week will be a fresh start with a new book. So I will talk to you guys later. Thank you for watching.